Hi kids, I know some of you missed this lesson, so we're going to go over it now for you so you will be right in on what's going on. This is lesson 28. This is the R blend. CR, DR, BR, FR, GR, PR, TR are some of those of the R blends. The objectives, this is the objectives that the state would require. So, do you like the little doggy here? Hi, he says, "Urf, urf, 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 urf." He doesn't look very friendly, does he? So these are I can statements, and I can statements is what you'll see when you probably go to school. These are statements written for the students in their simple language. I can read our blend words. I can write blend words. I can sequence a story. I can answer questions about a story. I can write a sentence about a story. I can illustrate a sentence. I can use punctuation marks. This is a story about a boy here, and his name was Fred. So listen to it carefully. Fred was a boy who liked to brag. One day, he went fishing. His friend Greg went with him. The two boys had lots of fun. Fred got a big fish. Greg got a crab. Fred says his fish was big. Greg says that is good. Fred said his fish was bigger. Greg said that is good. Fred said he would have to drag it home. Greg says that is good. Fred went to drag the fish. The fish hit a brick. See that brick there? Ooh, I bet you that hurt that poor fish. Can you imagine hitting a brick? Ooh, it hurt. The fish hit a brick, and the brick was green. Greg said he would help drag the fish. Fred said he was strong. Fred had a hard time dragging that fish. Look at that big fish there. Could you drag that big fish there? They stopped for a drink. Greg got his drink. Soon the boys had the fish home. They had a fun day, and Fred was so glad he got a big fish. Now, this was a challenge here, a word hunt, to see how many words you could find in the story that had the R blend. Maybe you can go back and just think about it. How many words had an R blend? What about Fred, Greg? Did they have an R blend? Fred, Greg. And then you can also see, if you can stop the video here and see if you can tell your mom or your dad or your older sister or brother, tell them the story you just heard. Here's some questions. Where did Fred go? He went fishing. Where is the setting of the story? Remember we talked about setting. That is where the story happened. It happened at the lake or the pond. What did Fred catch? A fish? Who went fishing with Fred? Craig. Was Craig a good friend? I think so. Why do you think so? What happened on the way home? Ouch, it hurt. What happened? Oh, yes. The poor fish ran into a brick. When Fred got thirsty, what did he want? A drink. Now we have some sequencing here. We have the fish hit a green brick. Fred caught a fish. Fred took a drink. Fred went fishing. And Fred tried to drag the fish home. Which one do you think happened first? Fred went fishing. That's right. Number one is Fred went fishing. So what do you think happened next? Fred caught a fish. So first, Fred went fishing. Number 2, Fred caught a fish. And what happened? What did Fred try to do with the fish? He tried to drag it where? He tried to drag it home. So number 3, Fred tried to drag the fish home. And what happened after that? The poor fish hit a what? That's right. The fish hit a green brick. Ooh, ouch. And last of all, Fred wanted a drink. Good job. Good job. What I did on the kids when they came to the class this week, they got to lick an ice cream cone. So I had a big dip of ice cream, and they got to lick up ice cream. Yum, yum, yum. So we're going to read some Arblin words, and I want you to listen carefully, and then we're going to read them the second time, and you say them with me, okay? App, trap. Ip, trip. Ack, track. Ick, trick. Ust, trust. Now you say the TR words with me, okay? Trap, trip, track, trick, trust. Awesome, super job. Now let's look at our DR words. Dress, dress. Ip, drip. Drum, ag, drag. Aft, draft. Ill, drill. Ip, drip. Ift, drift. Up, drop. Now you say these words with me. Dress, drip, drum, drag, draft, drill, drip, drift, drop. Super, super duper. Let's look at our BR words. Brr, brush, brush. Brim, brass, brass. Brick, brick. Now you say them, okay? Brush, brim, brass, brick. Cool, super, super. Look at our FR words. Fur, ill, frill, frost, frost, og, frog, frizz. Now you say them. Frill, frost, frog, frizz. Cool. CR words. Crab, crab, craft, craft, crash, crash, crib, crib, crust, crust, crack, crack. Now you say them. Crab, craft, crash, crib, crust, crack. Good job. Grub, grub. Grab, grab. Grip, grip. Grim, grim. Grill, grill. Now you say them. Grub, grab, grip, grim, grill. Super, super job. You take a picture of this list here and you say these words every day to somebody so you can get more practice for fluency. That means reading with speed. Now you need to write one sentence about the story. So the other kids did that came to the meeting. They wrote one sentence about the story and then draw a picture, okay? And when you do that, you put it on a piece of paper and you send it to me, post it on Facebook, okay? Write one sentence about the story and post it on Facebook. Remember, we begin with a capital letter. That's right. We end in a punctuation mark, a period, or a question mark. So you do that on your own. You can stop this and do that, or you can do it and then send it and post it on Facebook. Be sure to post it. That's the draw a picture about the story, which I've already mentioned. And then for homework, write the R blends every day this week. Write those words. Read those words to somebody, and then write one sentence using a different word each day. And write a picture with it. And you can post those pictures each day this week if you would like. All right? So that pretty much concluded our lesson. Another thing that we did was we did an art drawing project where I drew a picture and they in pieces and then they drew it. So we did that. But I will see you on I'll see you next week when we have another thing. Our next one is, let's see, I think it's CVCC words. That's consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. All right, so remember our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. And so you have a wonderful, awesome day, and see you later.